I've got a unique way of explaining to people how subscriber counts work. And what happens is when I work with people on their YouTube channels and on my own channels, you have seasons. For instance, you may have a season of inactivity, which would be early on in the start of the channel, and there's no subscribers, there's no activity. That's normal. The beauty of it is now today you can have no subscribers and the algorithm can still pick you up and push you out and change that in days. Usually I'd say about a week, where if you make a really good video and a really good title and thumbnail that resonates with the intended audience and they're satisfied, then give it about a week and you'll see flatline nothing and then a spike, just like that. um Once you gain subscribers, once you have subscribers, then, or you're gaining subscribers, you're getting subscribers, and then it's like, well, how come they're not? How come I'm not getting as many views as I have subscribers? And when it's a lower subscriber count, it's a little bit less noticeable. But when it gets to like tens, if not hundreds of thousands, if even millions of subscribers, you would think, well, if I have this many subscribers, well, every time I post a video, I should get this many views. And granted, it's not going to be 1 to 1, but there used to be, in my opinion, a ratio of around 20 to 30%. YouTube was definitely going to serve you to 20 to 30% of your subscriber base. And that doesn't necessarily seem to be the case anymore. I've even seen instances where YouTube would continuously serve you to more than your subscriber count, which would mean almost every video would theoretically go viral as it got more views than subscribers. Um, but when you get to the point of which you have a large number of subscribers, but the view counts on your videos aren't necessarily as high as you would suspect or hope or want, well, I think the subscriber counts are ultimately based on a accumulation of some of your biggest videos. So, for instance, you may have seen this before where a channel has like 1 or 2 views per video. And it's kind of like a random channel. They just post random stuff. And then all of a sudden they post a random video that just grows legs and gets hundreds of thousands, millions of views. And then from that video, they actually pick up some subscribers because people will subscribe to a channel because of one video, not because they love or like or think they will need or want the channel in the future. And so you collect these subscribers who subscribe for one video, but they have no intention on coming back. Maybe they subscribe because they just didn't want to have to search for your videos. Maybe they subscribe because they're just in a habit of doing it. Maybe you asked for it in the video. Sometimes people subscribe because they don't even like the video. They just subscribe because they want to keep tabs on someone's channel to hate watch. And oftentimes there's subscribers out there who are subscribing to channels just because they want to follow them for inspiration or ideas or whatever it may be. And it's not to truly support and watch the videos that are coming. And so what happens is these channels collect these subscribers, and then the creators will think to themselves, if they're actually like real creators and trying to build channels, that, wow, I keep getting these subscribers, but my videos keep getting, the same amount of views or low views or not high views in comparison to the subscriber counts. But it's because not every subscriber is there to watch the video. And it's a little bit of a mind game that you have to play with yourself, because there's periods of time where you're getting really good views and you're gaining a lot of subscribers and you think you're doing everything right in the YouTube world, in the algorithm. And then when that changes and it's less views and less and less and less, it seems like, okay, well, maybe now I'm doing something wrong, which isn't necessarily the case. I don't think that that's true. Granted, yeah, sure, there are things you can do that would be considered wrong. But when you're just continuously doing the things that you were doing and things kind of go back to normal, I don't think that you're doing anything wrong. Uh, the subscriber count to me is a accumulation of some of your best videos. If you've got 100 videos and 5 of them have over 1 million views, and you have 50,000 subscribers because of that, well, then the other 95 videos that didn't get more than 5,000 views uh, isn't because the subscribers don't want to watch. It's because the 5 that got 5 million in total gained so many subscribers, but they don't go away just automatically. They weren't really 100% truly interested and invested in the channel. They subscribe because of a video. I'm not the type of person to subscribe because of a video. I would need a video to bring me in and introduce me and open the door, create an opportunity for me to want to subscribe, but I'm never just going to subscribe because of one video. Now, I have to relate this to shopping at any store, really, for that matter. And I think maybe this will be helpful to some people in understanding and realizing how this system and this game works, this business works, because now we're getting into true business. And I don't know if you've ever been to a business and you've been trying to make a purchase and you've never been to this business before. It may be, on vacation, you may be out of town, and you visit some location to make a purchase, and there's two prices. There's regular price and then there's members price. Or maybe not, who knows? However, when you get to the checkout, the cashier, if there is still one, because the self-checkouts they don't have it really set up in a way to really draw you in to sign up. But if the cashier's there, then the cashier will say, well, do you have, are you already a frequent shopper or whatever? And you're like, no. And they will say, well, do you want to sign up? And you would think, well, yeah, I want to sign up because I want to get the discounted price, or, yeah, I'll sign up because I don't want to be rude, or whatever reason you sign up, boom, bing, bong, boom, done. You're never coming back to that store. It was a one-off. It happened. You gave them a phone number and an email address. Maybe it was your real one. Maybe it wasn't. Some of these subscriber counts are from accounts that people don't use or whatever, they're dormant. And here's the thing. It's like, well, as a business owner, you say to yourself, well, we've got so many shoppers in our system who signed up and given us our phone number and given us their email address and did this, that. How come they're not coming back? Well, it's not because as a store you're doing anything wrong. It's just because the reason why they signed up isn't because they want to be a regular shopper. Now, granted, if you want to make them a regular shopper, or at least attempt to, you should reach out to them. You should send them updates and emails and promotions and offers, and or increase your visibility by building and offering locations that are more convenient to them. And that would be the equivalent of making more videos, and the equivalent of making more videos that they're interested in, so that when they see them, they recognize them and they want to and choose to click on them and watch them. And so it's like, gaining subscribers is cool. If you get 100,000, you get a plaque. If you get 1 million, you get a plaque. But gaining subscribers doesn't necessarily mean you're always going to keep them as viewers. And if you do, that's great. But if you don't, it doesn't mean you've done anything wrong.